Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Unit number 13, Biochemistry. Biochemistry is the study of the organic compounds and the reactions that occur in living organisms. Now, the important points related to biochemistry for the test of biochemistry are: what is carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are macromolecules of polyhydroxyaldehydes or ketones. Functional group of aldehyde CHO, and while that of ketone is C11O. Now, glucose. These are the examples of carbohydrates: glucose, fructose, sucrose, starch, cellulose. Glucose is present in grape sugar, fructose is present in honey, sucrose is present in sugarcane, starch is present in potatoes, cellulose is present in wood. CnH2O whole N is the general formula of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen that is present in chitin, and sulfur that is present in keratin. That is whole about the carbohydrates. Now the classification of carbohydrates. Number 1, monosaccharides. Monosaccharides are simplest sugar with general formula CnH2O whole N. Monosaccharide consists of 3 to 9 carbon atoms. Examples of monosaccharides are glucose, fructose. Glucose C6H12O6. Glucose contain pentahydroxyaldehyde group, while fructose contain pentahydroxyketone group. Fructose is 73% sweeter than sucrose. Then we have oligosaccharides. Oligosaccharides are made up of monosaccharides. 3 to 9 monosaccharides combine to form oligosaccharides. The example of oligosaccharide is sucrose. The formula of sucrose is C12H22O11. Monosaccharides and oligosaccharides both are crystalline and they are water soluble. Then we have polysaccharides. Polysaccharides are biopolymers of monosaccharides, means a long chain of monosaccharides combine to form polysaccharides through a bond that is known as glycosidic bond. Examples of polysaccharides are starch, which is present in cereal crops, glycogen, cellulose. Cotton is made up of cellulose. Polysaccharides are amorphous, insoluble, and they are non-sugars. Monosaccharides and oligosaccharides are sugars, while polysaccharides are non-sugars and amorphous. Now coming towards proteins. That what is proteins? Proteins are highly complex nitrogenous substances that are made up of amino acids. The word protein is derived from Greek word which is proteus, meaning prime importance. About 50 to 55% of dry weight of cell is made up of proteins. Example of proteins are keratin, albumin, lignin, collagens. Three types of bonding are there in protein molecules: peptide bonding, hydrogen bonding, and disulfide bridge. Proteins are made up of amino acids. Amino acids are organic compounds consisting of both amino group and carboxyl group. There are 20 amino acids, in which 10 are essential amino acids and 10 are non-essential amino acids. Non-essential amino acids are those amino acids which our body can prepare, which our body can prepare are non-essential, while those amino acids which our body cannot make are called essential amino acids. And amino acids are joined together by peptide bond. Protein may be fibrous. Example is keratin in skin, while it may be globular like hemoglobin and antibodies. Lipids. Lipids are the biological molecules obtained from plant and animal tissues. The word lipid is a Greek word lipos, derived from Greek word lipos, which means fats. Lipids are not soluble in water and are soluble in non-polar organic solvents such as alcohol, chloroform, ether. Then we have two types of lipids: simple lipids, complex lipids. Simple lipids are also known as triglycerides. It produces fatty acids and alcohols upon hydrolysis. Simple lipids, example of simple lipids are fats, oils, and waxes. While complex lipids are those lipids which produce fatty acid, alcohols, and some other substances upon hydrolysis. For example, phospholipids, glycolipids. These are the complex lipids. Lipids are esters of long chain fatty acids and alcohol. Fats and oils. The example of fat is palmatic acid. ऑयल्स की एग्जाम्पल है ओलिक एसिड, फैट्स की एग्जाम्पल है पाल्मेटिक एसिड. बाय हाइड्रोजनेशन oil reduced to form ghee in the presence of nickel and temperature 250 degree C to 300 degree C temperature. Hydrogenation oil converted into ghee at temperature 250 to 300 degree C, and the catalyst is nickel. Animal fats are located particularly in adipose tissues. Now, nucleic acids. Nucleic acid first discovered in the nuclei of white blood cells in 1868 and in sperm head in 1872. Johannes फ्रेडरिच माइस्चर, ये एक स्विस फिजिशियन था, इसने न्यूक्लिक एसिड को डिस्कवर्ड किया था. नाउ द न्यूक्लिक एसिड्स आर ऑफ टू टाइप्स, डीएनए एंड आरएनए. डीएनए डीऑक्सीराइबोन्यूक्लिक एसिड, आरएनए राइबोन्यूक्लिक एसिड. DNA contain deoxyribose sugar, RNA contain ribose sugar. DNA was first discovered by J. Watson and F. Crick in 1953. Now, what is mutation? Mutation is a sudden chemical change in DNA. Amylase enzyme is used for modification of starch coating. Amylxalanase, that is also an enzyme is used to reduce the consumption of bleach chemicals. These are the important points related to MCQs in chapter number 13. And the last topic is vitamins. Vitamins was originally called vitamine. Now the vitamins are of two types: fat soluble vitamins or water soluble vitamins. Water soluble vitamins are vitamin C, vitamin B complex. Fat soluble vitamins are vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin K, vitamin E. And these are the sources and deficiency symptom diseases of different vitamins.